day and welcome again to the Ajay Sharma Show. And in case you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. This is going to be already the hottest channel for all information, news, the latest on global mobility, immigration, visa, the quality of life on every subject. And do press the bell button so that you get a notification whenever we load a new video. Today we are going to talk about a very, very interesting topic. What are the reasons, what are the points that make some countries a great place to live in? Why is it that some countries are where everywhere everyone wants to be moving for? Number one, they are mostly neutral and peaceful. Even if at times not neutral, majority of them are peaceful. Number two, they have less pollution. Number three, they have less corruption. Number four, there are a lot of, they really value education, so they have great universities across the country. Number five, they value health, so they have best of the healthcare structure and facilities. Six, most of these countries are very strong on the services sector. Very strong, which could mean financial services, legal services, IT services. So majority of these countries are very strong on services. Next, they mostly they have nature beauty. So what nature beauty, or they have history. So what it means is nature beauty plus history means next, great tourism. So they have a lot of tourism coming in. These countries, which are very popular across the world. Next, excellent health facilities, because, health is wealth. So what it means is people normally enjoy long health thanks to great health facilities. They have, next is scientific temperament. So there's a lot of, these countries invest a lot of taxpayers' money into research, scientific research on not only on healthcare, on all of the subjects, be it space, every possible area, they have a scientific temperament. So research, R&D is another area where these countries, really speaking, have a lot of, better than other countries. You have, they're welcoming to immigrants. So obviously, because these are countries which are preferred, they have all the reasons which makes them great. So people want to migrate. But then that's what makes these countries great, because they're welcoming to immigrants. And that welcome also again makes them simply add to their greatness, because it brings in the cultural, additions from across the world, different, ethnic people from different, areas, countries, language, race. They come and make this mosaic, which is one, which is always there in one of these great countries. Majority of these countries are also very good, doing very well in international trade. So export, import, and majority of them have trade surpluses on the export side, which again means that it makes them wealthy. Because it makes them wealthy, they are able to invest more on public welfare. They are able to invest more on, for example, children education, healthcare, and other facilities that I just talked about. They are culturally rich, or they have a lot of history. So because they are culturally rich, is something which helps the citizens, the residents, to relate to at any point of time. That really helps. And guess what? What's the next reason? What makes them great? Low crime rate. safety of life is paramount to everybody. So low crime rate means doesn't matter a child, a woman, man, doesn't matter an old person could feel safe 24 hours, 365 days in a year at any point of time, at home or outside the home. So low crime rate is also what makes them really great and old age facilities. Old age facilities. Once our crime age is over, we may or may not be doing well, we may or may not have done well, or we may have done well, doesn't matter. But the state, the country should be able to take care of the citizens, the residents in the old age so that they can live the later years of their life without worries of any kind. All these countries, that's the next, what makes them great? All these countries have respect and commitment to human rights. They have freedom of expression. Democracy. That's what makes these countries great. And, something that really speaking makes people feel comfortable with each other is that majority of these countries also have income equality, or at least they make an effort to bring in income equality, so that there's no, too much of a difference between rich and poor. So that makes people at large feel good. Vibrant private sector. Majority of these countries have a very vibrant sector, vibrant sector, which means the job creation is more. The dependence on the government for economic activity and job creation is the least in these countries. So again, that's what makes them great. For the reasons that, all that we talked about, they get more opportunity to have a great sporting, what you call ecosystem. So it's not a surprise that all these countries, which are great places to live in, do well and taking majority of medals in the Olympics. So these, my friends, are some of the reasons, some of the, which really speaking make these countries great places to live. Which are those countries? I'll leave it for you to guess. And why don't you comment which, in the comment section, I would request that in your opinion, which are the countries which meet all these parameters? Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Cheers.